Tragedy that should have never happened. And to all those affected, I want to say, we are deeply sorry.
Bam! Can't believe a flying 360 spin kick actually worked. That reminds me, I got that new skill point, huh? I need to put that into the thing, the electrochemistry, right? Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company.
Oh, I have high
names,
volition.
dates,
I should.
quantities and
I'll
percentages.
gamble at 72%.
You try to focus. The draw slides.
God, fucking fine. Do I have any volition boosts that I'm not using? Since you're gonna be a jerk, and I'm gonna close my hand on myself. No. Okay, let's get your hand back in there.
Stand steady as ever. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
What's the
It
note?
appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Here's a to-do list for Everett.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs, booze, blood.
Take a notice that low. Let's do that. Beat up Measurehead with a flying 360 dragon kick. Well, it's because I wore my Heimdall shirt. Yeah, I got a Heimdall shirt. It gives you a physical boost.
I don't need any physical boost, baby.
Yeah, but you have no brains.
Nope.
And no decks.
The fuck you say about my dick?
Oh, no, not going up there yet. Let's press this button first.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête. Off. Allumé on. Étendre off.
Off.
The crane stands tall, proud, erect, and still.
On.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Cool. I made bridge, yes? Yeah, so you get right back up there. I don't want to get in trouble.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers. Except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Kim, like, the more we hang out, the more I realize you're just a really swell, cool guy. The banner sags under the weight of the rain and snow. It waves red. Hey, bud.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red.
Hey, Leo.
Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
Tiny man is so engaged at work he doesn't notice you. Hello.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
Shadow passes over his kind face. What's it with you people and scabs?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know. And folks gotta eat.
Yeah, folks is folks.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
What's that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Hey, you wrote this note,
Oh,
right?
yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh?
Power
Never
borscht.
heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
Is it for the striking?
I'm taking it to them.
Wow.
The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside.
Man, so far
They
Leo's-
blitz in the whirling in rags.
I really like Leo. He's a cute guy. Like he's a real sweetheart. Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Looking for the dock workers.
Oh, you
union?
want Mr. Everett then?
Yeah.
He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
Coughs.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Huh.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Right. What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Let me ask you
Sure,
about something
mister.
else.
About what?
I don't need to
I know.
ask these Ubi. That's rude. Logic. Logic was what I need. It's not
No
too much
trouble
trouble.
at all, mister. No trouble at all.
What are you doing with
It's
the
like,
containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them
60% chance
containers.
now.
The
Boom.
containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Looks like a massive redecoration operating, Ken.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
What's underneath the red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I
Chemicals.
think.
Thanks, Leo. You've been
Oh,
helpful.
no trouble at all, mister. No trouble.
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, he's House Harkonnen as fuck. Taxidermy fish tells it's time. Alright, let's talk, big boy.
Before
Oh, God!
the walls of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks
Ah.
up from his work. Not the
Drago
least
went to go take a
surprised
big
to see
dump.
him. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you
With which eye?
with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Let's get to business. This dead body in the tree.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two
Mr.
to stop
Dubois?
by. Please, have a seat.
Just to a tiny chair.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Yeah.
You go ahead, detective.
Nods to you, the
Whatever
chair.
he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff?
Yeah.
You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's
nothing. Forget about
Forget
it.
about it.
Just filter it out.
It out.
Fine, we'll take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Gives you a sly wink. Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
Just take
It's
one of my drugs.
violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Points a giant novelty check at the desk. It's comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
You know Garte?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Keep it. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
I respect a man with
God,
principles.
he's
no handouts.
almost a Mighty Boosh character.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you,
what made you think I lost a
Union
gun?
people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Puts gun on desk.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear.
Yeah, he's trying
Only
to
2 words
fuck me over
escape
is what he's
its
doing.
Gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, "Be very worried."
I'm not worried. I got this.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded.
God.
There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Let's try not to panic.
God, you're sweating. Your knees are jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
I'm gonna try to stay cool.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
God, this is Everett Clare
What is this?
is the
Mr.
slimiest
Dubois?
fucker
He keeps repeating.
I've ever seen.
What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois!
Mr. Dubois.
Mr. Dubois!
Mr. Dubois. Harry. He snaps his fingers because he's too fat. You can't hear him. Don't know, Harry. Just let your mind go to your safe spot. Keep sliding down your chair like a jet. Let's go to my safe place.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him.
He's Mr. Dubois. Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding down. Oh, that's what I'd actually do. Actually, the chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. I'm melting. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
Thank you, Kim.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Yeah.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions.
Police
Police
questions,
officer
even.
questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
you help me? No, I'm not gonna ask him for anything. Told the unions I just finished investigating the local drug trade.
You've got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now, let's talk real business.
Actually, Rivershell doesn't have a mayor. He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him.
You call me Dubois, why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So is my name Harry?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
Okay. That Everett Clare. Oh, thank you for the raid.